You're welcome back. All right, sorry, I made this video very long because I was actually explaining, and I think there are some things I just need to just make some. I just had, so I was just making the corrections. Okay, the first thing is I promised showing us a picture where we have the image, the text over the image, and it still looks good. But if you notice, that is just few text, not much, and the design still looks cool. So I'll show you another one. This is a movie poster. So it has just few words. Cap is back, and this other one too. Cap is back. Samosi. This other one too. Cap is back. All right. So that's that for the text over the image. Now, I've seen some people make some designs that I think I have a sample here where they, let me just get that sample. Oh, this is the image. So this is my opinion. This design is very beautiful. But what I'm not just liking is this hollowed text on on the face. I don't like it. Look at the way it is now. It looks so professional, and the guy's face now looks somehow. So that's the reason I don't actually like it. So, but it's a very beautiful design. It's even one of the best I've seen among those that have been using this particular pattern. So the next thing I want to talk about is the arrangement of text. I'll be using this particular image. So this, let me just click on it so I can adjust it evenly. So this image is actually at the center, at the left side. So if I'm to add a text here, the text should be somewhere. Okay, let me just bring in one of these quotes. Let me bring in this one. I think this one is less. It should be somewhere here. This part. And it will not be good for me if I now start making it cover our leg. So I should just make use of this space that is here. So the alignment should be, you can use practically any type of alignment you want. Okay, let me start with the right alignment. See, it looks cool. Let me take this. It looks cool. It looks cool like this. I tried avoiding this line. Okay, so it looks cool like this. Then the other part of the alignment I can still make use of center alignment, which is still good. I can make use of left alignment. It still looks good. But I strongly advise for beginners should actually go with the edge. If they're using the design is actually at the left side of the edge, which is somewhere here, they should use this left alignment. If it's at the right side, they should use right alignment. Now if it has the center, you can use center alignment. But when you now start advancing, you now discover you can actually still make use of this one here. Probably, okay, let me just get rid of this image. You can make use of it here. It still looks good. Still looks very good. You can. That's one thing about design. I said it before, once you know the rule, you can break it. So it still looks good. So it still looks very well. Sorry about. So that's that for the arrangement. And whenever you want to make use of your design, please ensure you make use of your grid. So this is pixellab tool. Every tool designed to have actually a grid function. Canva is not actually having that grid. Well, it has grid, but when you start positioning your text, it will be giving you some lines on the screen. So, but in case you actually not getting the grid, you should actually make use of a line. Let me just come here and draw a line using a shape. I can just come here and adjust this thing. Okay, so this is my line. So I'll just I will not make my text pass this line. My image may actually pass the line, but my text must not pass the line, because there are some sites it will make aside making your work feel unprofessional, there are some sites you may actually post your design that does not support the screen resolution. So when you're now trying to adjust your image, it may just cut out some of your text. I know when your text is out, people will not be able to understand what you're actually communicating. If the image is there, they may actually understand to a length and may not even understand, but the text just tell them exactly what the design is about. So please just make sure you guide your text. If you're using the right side, you should make sure it's at the line does not pass the right side. And if you're using the left side, I'm sorry, I'm actually using it interchangeably. That is the right, this is the left. If you're using my own right, if you're using the left side, you should make sure it is not passing the left side of the screen. If you're using the bottom, same thing applies to the top. So regardless of the level of alignment you're using, so that's one thing you should actually put notes. Also, and another mistake some designers do, especially beginners, that we always want our design to be very, very complex. Your design can be very, very simple and be very, very beautiful. We always want design to be very, very complex. No, your design may just add few things. I can show you some samples of some simple design. Now this is one simple design. You can see, let me just get rid of this grid. You can see it and it's beautiful. Now your design does not have to be very, very complex. Now this is another sample. It's very, very simple and very, very beautiful. So those are things we should just try to avoid when we are trying to make our designs. Let me show you one I did for someone. This one, okay, this church flyer. This one, it is simple and very, very beautiful. It doesn't have to be this very, very complex for it to be your design. And look at this one too. Aside from this circle and everything, the complexity, but it's a very, very simple design. Very simple, which you can do. And when the client actually likes it. So your design doesn't have to be very, very complex to make it very, very beautiful. Let me just come to recover auto save from the previous one. Okay, let me just go to recover auto save and okay, I've gotten this back. Alright, so before I go, I just want to show you this. So another thing you can actually use in covering your text, if you have to leave it this way, is adding a text. I think I said it before, making use of this text. Maybe let me now add a stroke to it. Just enable stroke. Let me make it this color, or I can still make it a black or any one. I can make it this one. Then I'll still have to just increase the stroke a bit, and I'll just add. Then I'll just have to change the typeface. Make use of probably, okay, let me make use of poppins. So now when you just move, you can see it's actually now covering this edge. It's covering this edge. Or if I can just come here and make the image blend with the background, just eraser, then just increase the blur, and this one you just okay. Now you see it's now actually blending with the background. Even though I had my text, see it is quite beautiful. Alright, so practically this is everything I have to say now. Practically understand some, like Canva is now having that eraser tool. Now having a eraser tool, but you can just use gradients to cover it, or use a text to just cover it, which is still good. But you just look for it to just cover, or you just practically make sure your image is touching this space as discussed before. You can just use as discussed before, you can just put it in a shape, which is still good. Alright, that's practically everything I want to share with you. I'm sorry I can't give the PDF out. It was not actually mine. I never invented it. I never created it anyway. So I only just use it to share this content. It's by May Graphics, graphic design. You can check her out. She's a very, very good designer, but she makes use of Canva. you want to learn anything about Canva, you can actually contact her. Her name is May Graphic Design, May/_graphic design. So you can check her out on Instagram. I think I'll be dropping the link to her Instagram account there on the description, so you can actually check her out. So practically that's everything I have to share with you. I hope this video was useful. So thank you very much. We'll see you in the next tutorial.